What's going on, everybody? SLB here. Quick disclaimer. I picked up a new review table, so it's one of those folding tables, so just ignore this as best you can for right now. I understand it's there, um, but just bear with me because I just picked this up yesterday. I'm looking for a cloth to drape over this, so um, just ignore this as best you can, and let's get on with the review. What's going on, everybody? SLB coming at you with another video review, and this time we'll be taking a look at TransForm Mission Carnage. This is TransForm Mission's take on Stunnicon Breakdown, and let's get into the package really quickly here. Very nice package, very gorgeous. I do like the artwork on the front here. You get the lovely TransForm Mission logo up here, that little silver outline, Carnage right there. Top of the packaging, just the logo in purple. Bottom of the packaging, 15 and over. Big Bad Toy Store's website has this listed as TFM M-02, but on the box here it says M-01B. Whatever you call them Carnage, call them Breakdown, call them M-01B, call them M-02, whatever. But that is him. On the back of the packaging, you just have a stenciled out outline of what Menasor is going to look like, which looks really mean. Warning, made in China, Transformations logo, and it's just a slipcover here with that very nice textured box, silver logo on the front, silver logo on the bottom, nothing on any of the sides. And he's in there with some nice styrofoam to protect him. Let's get him out of the packaging and see what he looks like in hand. Alright, well, here is Carnage out of the packaging, and really quickly let's go over what is included. What's included, as always, is the instruction book. Same artwork as the box. Open it up, and you've got these instructions here, which, just like every other third-party figure that I own, the instructions aren't quite clear. They do the best they can with what they are given, but that is the instruction book. Also included in the packaging. So if you watch my Disorder review, you know that my opinion is that these figures are not worth the price. All you got with Disorder was the vehicle, the weapon, and the instructions, and it was $100. MP Lambor was $75. You got accessories, vehicle, instructions, collector card, all that stuff. With Carnage here, you get this. It's a step in the right direction. These are pieces to make what I'm assuming is going to be a little mini Optimus Prime, because if you picked up Warbatron or Generation Toys Gravity Builder, there was a separate kit you could get to make a little Shockwave or a little Megatron. This, I believe, is going to make a mini Optimus Prime just by the look of the gun. Right, just this piece right here looks like Optimus's gun. So, yay for them for including this. It's a step in the right direction. For the love of God, give me a card. Or give me a poster. I would have said $90. Worth $90. But, let's get into the vehicle here. The good and the bad are about 50-50 on this thing. Let's get into the look of the vehicle. This pearl white or ivory is simply stunning. It is gorgeous. I love it. I really do love it. I love the two-tone blue here with this pearl white here. I think it looks gorgeous. I think the silver accents in the top here make this blue bit up here really stand out. I love the blue details back here. And you've got a little silver gas cap right here, which looks really nice. And I love the little red painted bits up here, although on this you do see some paint blemishes there. But, you know, nonetheless, a very gorgeous paint job. I love the silver rims here. Nice rubber tires as well. And if you look behind really closely, you can see that they actually painted the brake pad red, along with the disc brake there is silver. But there's a red brake brake pad on each of the wheels, and I think that it's a nice added detail. I do like that. Bottom of the vehicle, you just see the robot chest and arms in there. So yeah, there's that. Let's get into quick negatives really quick. Quick negative. I'll just demonstrate it here. Those easily pop off during transformation. It's a simple fix, but it is so annoying that when you're transforming it, these things will always pop off. And they're easy to put back on. I mean, it's not like, you know, it's the end of the world. But these little side mirrors here are so hard to find if you have a bright colored carpet. But nonetheless, it is what it is. A little glue would fix that right up. But let's get into some comparisons here. Let's here is Transformations Disorder, which I think they look great together. They really do look like the Stunticons. I mean, it looks really good together. And the scale is perfect. I mean, I can see some people having some issues with this back section here, but, you know, to me, it doesn't bother me. I don't display my vehicles like this. But here you go for some size comparisons. And here, and since Transformations is going with a masterpiece scale, Stunticons and Menasor, here is Lambor, to give you an idea of their scale, which I think the scale is almost dead on. I mean, I think it's great. Oh, just throwing the figure around. But I think the scale is really nice. Really, really nice. And to give you an idea of the color here, here he is next to MP Wheeljack. Wheeljack is a very white. He's just bright white. Whereas Carnage here, you can see it's a little bit on the, I want to say, not quite shaded, but it's a very muted white, but it looks very reminiscent of like an ivory or a pearl, which I think is great. I think that the pearl white fits this figure a lot more than if it was just like a straight white like this. I do love the color scheme. So yeah. Yeah, there he is in vehicle mode, and now let's get him into, let's do limb mode just to show you what the limb mode looks like. Well, here he is in the combined mode, and it's really nothing to write home about because you don't have a foot to put him on, but all it is just taking the front end and collapsing it in the back, folding up the hood for a little bit. I do like the way this looks. It looks like it's, you know, a little broken up. That way it just doesn't look like just the hood just falls down, kind of like on Disorder here. I mean, these guys are definitely going to make the feet, so you have them in their proper limb mode or combined mode, whatever you want to call it, right here. And it looks like they just clip on to a part because there's this clip right back here on both of them. Just plugs in. That's how it's going to go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's get Carnage into robot mode and see what the robot mode looks like. Well, here is Carnage in his robot mode, and let's just get into articulation really quickly. Articulation, the head is on a ball joint, can look up very well, cannot look down that great. Ball jointed shoulder here, full 360, can look full range outwards. There is a bicep swivel here, very tight bicep swivel, over 90-degree bend at the elbow. The wrists are on a mushroom peg. Mine are stupid tight, so I'm not going to mess around with swiveling them, but they are on a mushroom peg. The waist, the swivel, the backpack kind of hinders it, but if you move it just a little bit, you can get, you know, the waist swivel in there. You can move this hip skirt. You can go forward that much. You can go back that far. If you move the backpack, you can get more range of movement in the leg. And you can look out that much. And there is a swivel at the hip as well, and a very lackluster bend at the knee. And the foot articulation, I'll get into that when I get into final thoughts. So that's it for articulation. He does have a weapon, which I forgot to mention at the very beginning. It just folds up like that and stores in vehicle mode, just like Disorder, right underneath the hood. But since I have no fingernails, we'll trust Mr. Screwdriver here to help us out with that. And we will put him, give him his weapon, standard masterpiece slot and peg there. And there's his weapon. Very tight fit, not going anywhere. Except for the side view mirror. So, let's get into some comparison, shall we? Here he is next to his brother so far, Disorder. And they look like Stunticons to me. They look like IDW Stunticons. And they look great together. Since he is masterpiece scale, we'll put him in the middle. And we will bring in Wheeljack and Lambor. Just to give you an idea of scale-wise with the masterpieces. And yes, this scales very nicely with your masterpiece figures. And since he's masterpiece scale, we will bring in the Holy Grail himself, MP10 Optimus Prime. Let's put these guys next to each other like this and go root and say that's going to be awesome because that's the size Motor Master is going to be. So if that's going to be Motor Master, Menasor is going to be huge, very tall. Let's get into some other masterpiece comparisons. Here he is next to Soundwave, as well as Thundercracker. Let's put him in the front here. Put these guys to the side. There's one. There's two. And just because he's here, Rumble. And yeah, very nice scale, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. So, let's get into some quick final thoughts here. He has some serious, for some reason, transformation and their clearance issues is really getting annoying. Disorder had clearance issue. This guy's got more clearance issues than Disorder with transformation. I feel like the feet are very lackluster. I mean, you're supposed to, it's a very interesting engineering, the way they have it transformed into the foot mode, but I mean, if you put it in the front, put it like that, you don't have any ankle tilt at all. I mean, very minimal, but if you move it out, you can get some, but I mean, it's nothing to write home about. It's really a step backwards, if you will. The backpack isn't that big an issue when it's like this or when it's the hood of the car, but it's the transformation because the way it's molded and the way it sits, it's very... See, it's a clearance issue like these figures have had so far. It's only the second one in the line. So hopefully with their future figures, they will fix the clearance issues. But overall, it is a nice figure. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. It's just some serious flaws I have, some serious issues, in my opinion. Your mileage may vary. If you want to pick them up, pick them up. I do recommend if you want an MP scale Menasor Stunticon team, he's the way to go. For right now, until probably Toy World or whoever else wants to make a combiner like this. But he is a good figure. I do like him. I would recommend them. I would be careful and cautious of the tight joints. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. This is SLB. And if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And again, like I said, leave a comment in the comment section down below if you have any opinions on this figure. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, links in the description down below, as well as supporting me via Patreon, which I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of because nobody's really signed up. But that's just me and my stubbornness. And this has been SLB, and this has been my review of TransForm Mission MP, or not MP, TFMM-01B or TFMM-02, whatever you want to call him. His name is Carnage. He's not Breakdown. This is SLB, and this is me saying, my childhood hates me.